guys, it's Trisha from Girl Friday, the founder of Girl Friday. When you start up a business, there is some condition to be met. This is the basic need of a business creation. 1. You need to create your business by first building your business plan. Then, second, your marketing plan. Third, you need to decide if you want your business to be online or a brick and mortar. Once you make that decision, you need to decide what you are going to sell, either be product or services. 4. Once you decided your product and services, and you decided where you're gonna sell your product and services, online or brick and mortar. 5. You need to find your audience. So, to find your audience, you either use social media, but that's a bit risky because that's public. So you do not know who you're talking to really. You send it something out there and you don't know on which person's eyes it will land and if you generate an interest with whatever you are selling. Or you can try in your local area, worldwide, nationwide. But you need to try to access your audience. So most people bypass the planning strategy that there is in order to access this audience of yours. Well, you need to conduct 6. You need to conduct your market research to determine if your product or your innovation that you want to bring to the world is viable and you have an audience for it. You need to do that. Then, once you did all this, you did your market research, you made that decision, yes, we are going to provide our product or services. So, maybe you want to sell a cup. So you need to find who loves mug. There is mug lover out there. There is mug collector out there. You need to find them. But the mug collector might want to have a blue mug, a pink one. Any ornament or any design on their mug. So you could have a specialism in your business. You may decide to just do pink mug. And you have a whole heap of collection of pink mug. And you may add the blue one if you want. And that is your specialism and you get known for this. Oh, this company so and so, this is where we get our pink mug. Or you could be having a lot of things and selling a lot of things. because many people like different things, and it's good to provide choice so people can select and derive to what they want. But most small businesses do not have structure. They barely have a business plan, a marketing plan. Some people don't even know what is a marketing plan. Or if they heard of it, they don't know what to put in their plan. They're quite clueless, basically. Many people also heard that you need to have a business plan, but they don't know how to complete a sturdy, in-depth, comprehensive business plan that when they go and present it to a lender to get funding for their business startup, they 10 times out of 10 you get rejected. No. And why it's a no? Is because your plan is not comprehensive. You didn't know how to do it, and you didn't want to pay a professional person or specialist to complete it for you. This is what happened when you too cheap. But people, they're stubborn in this life. They will go with the cheap things, and when it breaks, they will buy it often and often, thinking they are saving money. But you're not saving any money, because if you do the simple math, you would have paid a lot more money with your cheap things, repurchasing the same cheap things. Yeah? At the end of the day, the cost is higher. But if you buy a premium solution, the quality of the service or the quality of the product is there. And is one-time cost usually, because your product or the service that you receive is solid. It has quality. And quality matters. When you offer quality, people notice you. And suddenly your crowd is higher. People love you. Because most people default to quality. There's a few people who want the cheapest, the discount, the cheapest of the cheapest. That will be their reality. They don't have no desire to get rich. It's not everybody who can make money out there, and it's not everybody who has a possibility to be rich, to transform their life into the most pleasant lifestyle that they want. You see? We have high desire at Girl Friday. And to be honest, we already set our own legacy long time ago, since we have updated the marketing industry in 3 places, which is very significant, because we bring to the world 8 sales strategic blueprint in sale that the world of business needed since centuries ago. So this development cost you £1.7 million, rightly so, for 8 blueprint in sale. C equal NC2 square, the rule of self. We also have the rule of engagement added to it, the time metric. You get the complete system on La Boutique. It's Itsumitsu no Tobirasu. The secret has been revealed. So now, let me tell you something. If you want, and it's up to you, really, how you view your business and how you want to grow it, if you want to go higher in life, if you want to access mentoring for leadership that actually increase your ROI and teach you strategies and tactics that work, well, access Girl Fridays. Because at Girl Friday, the cat got the cream for leaders, CEO, C-suite, managers, entrepreneurs. They all need training. And we don't talk about the 1 hour training that currently happening in organization. Nobody learn anything. And if you have to be honest about it, when they give you the handout, you haven't learned anything and you have forgotten whatever the trainer has said to you. Because the time was way too short. We solve this problem too at Girl Friday. We are innovators. We even innovated Loxin, a new air conditioner for itchy scalp. Answering our own problem. No itch in my head anymore. We're looking for a manufacturer in the UK to manufacture our formula for us. We already got the jar designed pretty with the labeling around it. We need the jar to put our formula inside it, but this will happen because we at Girl Friday, we positive people. We believe that whatever we think happen. You just have to be patient and it will come through. We also believe that everything is easy in this life. There's nothing hard. Because, to be honest, if you start in your mind with this is hard to do, you will have a lot more difficulty to get it. But if you start in your mind that everything is easy, when you lay your eyes on the task, your brain is ready to absorb the information and you're more equipped to learn about it. In this life, you need to have a can-do attitude. You have to think that you can do anything put at you. And usually people will excel because they will try and want to excel. It's your mindset who decide your reality. And it is very true. The life you live in now is designed by you. We are responsible for our life. And we can't blame anybody else for it. Because I give you an example. If you enter an event, you've been attracted by it, and they the information was so nice. And you decide, oh, I'm going to go there because I can learn this and that. And suddenly you have a bad time and people try to rob you and harm you. You will instantly react and blame that person. Oh, they harming me, they're attacking me, they this, they that. But if you dissect the problem really, you're the one who's been attracted to the act they put, and it turned out to be a bad experience. But when they grab you or try to do anything, you could just try to run away and go and never come back and set boundary, then say, boom, that was a bad experience, learn from it, and protect your bubble. Protect you, basically. And never go again, because you have learned. But many people, the same thing happened to them again. Why is that? It's a simple thing. They will never think that is this, to be honest. They would say all type of excuses because people are full of excuses. Full of it. Yeah? They thrive on it. And changing their mind. Like they change their underwear too. This is why most people cannot be manager, president, head of state. No. Because they are not consistent. At Girl Friday, we are consistent for you in everything we do. Because we set our business to support the small business community of London with with less than 250 staff. And we set our empire, an online empire. We are industry leader and innovator. And we are selling 8 sale blueprint, strategic blueprint for your business growth, answering a sale problem who was there for centuries before me, before you, before he was there since businesses started, since people selling their stuff or bartering for it. There were no method before. No method recorded before. None. Now there's one. Provided by Trisha, CEO, founder of Girl Friday, called AMAB Sell Method. And that development is so huge that it has been picked up by Google algorithm, by ChatGPT, by Perplex, by Gemini. If you don't believe me, Google AMAB Sell Method and boom, you'll see. Put in ChatGPT, AMAB Sell Method and boom, you will see it. Because that development is so huge in a sphere of human being that those platforms has picked up the development. And it belongs to me, Trisha Amabol. That's because we are the GOAT in marketing. And I'm truly a GOAT in my zodiac sign. Yeah, that's why. And we meditate, so we're great at recurring sale. And that's how we updated the whole marketing industry too. We needed an update. The development is major. It's like if we were taking an industry, the sport industry, and mainly football. Football is very big, yet they like to say the league is down. We're losing game. Or if you take the UK, for example, we haven't won the World Cup since 1968, I believe. If I'm wrong, I shall have a look. They love to bring that one up. Well, it's the same thing for Trisha. The marketing industry, which is not talked about so much, and yet marketing is so important, because if you don't market yourself, you have very little sale. But yet, this industry is a bit overlooked. Well, we love it so much that we updated it, because since 1973, no development was seen. The last development was made in 1973, I believe, by a university student. Within 8 years, I updated the entire industry. And I brought to you Amar Cell Method. Never been done. And you have C equal MC2 square, unprecedented. But the marketing industry would not be overlooked any longer. A serious, significant update has been made, and many people worldwide, globally, don't know how to sell. They don't have a clue about it. Well, now they have a sale method that they can use, but you don't get it for free because it's a new development, so it costs you 1.7 million pounds, and it's quite cheap because I did put it at 50 million. Yeah, I did. But again, I thought of people that they might not be able to buy it. So 1.7 million is a good price for it that you can put on your wall. So whoever can buy it and think that it's a fantastic development, who can help them achieve major sale in their business, instant improvement. And people know nothing is instant, but when you learn something, it's truly instant development, and it will feel, oh, suddenly I'm the master. You would think overnight you become a sales specialist with Amar Cell Method, and it will feel so good, so fucking fantastic, that you will be, yes, yes, I did it. That's what happens when we do something really fantastic. So having Amar Cell Method on your wall raise your happiness level by 100%, mate.